Oh, wow. Thank you, Justice Kavanaugh, and thank you, Justice Gorsuch, for nothing. Hello, friends. This is Rex Valakorum with a new video. My name is Andy Ionescu. You may know me after my screen name, Rex Valakorum. I read today really sad news on Drudge headline: Supreme Court allows Sandy Hook family's case against Remington Arms to proceed. Basically what it's all about, it's about the Sandy Hook shooting, in which the shooter, the mass murderer Adam Lanza, took a semi-automatic AR-15 rifle and a Glock pistol from his mother and shot a bunch of innocent kids. Now families of the victims, they sue Remington Arms, and the Supreme Court allowed the lawsuit to go ahead. It is very sad news, and it looks like finally the people hating the Second Amendment, the liberals, and all the left, they finally found a way to get around and basically cancel the Second Amendment. Because regardless of what you might think, gun manufacturers in the United States are not multi-billion-dollar corporations. Most of them, they operate on very slim profit margins and huge legal expenses required to defend themselves over and over. Each time somebody is bringing a lawsuit against them, could put them out of business in no time, which is exactly what the left wants. They don't want justice for the victims. They don't want to prevent further mass shootings. They just want the entire firearm industry to go bankrupt, and with it, the abolition of the Second Amendment. Why I'm saying that? The problem with this Supreme Court decision isn't that the plaintiff might win the lawsuit. It is very unlikely this will happen, considering that the shooter, Lanza, the plaintiffs have to prove that he saw the rifle advertisement in a magazine, and that was the decision that made him buy the gun and go shoot some kids. It's going to be very hard, if not impossible, to prove on a court of law. The problem is, basically, from now on, everybody who has a family member or a friend shot by a murderer, by a gangbanger, by a crazy person, can sue the manufacturer and the manufacturer of the gun used in the crime. So that is going to mean huge legal expenses for the gun manufacturers. That's going to put them out of business. Now imagine that Adam Lanza would not have been used a gun in his mass murder. Imagine that he would have jumped in the family car, let's say a Ford, get behind the wheel and went to, let's say, a public gathering where he would run over the people. He would have pulled like, I don't know if you've seen the series Mr. Mercedes. He would have run over the people, killed 20, injured another 50 people, okay? Imagine that the families would have sued Ford Motor Company. What chances are? Probably none that the Supreme Court would have allowed such a lawsuit to proceed against the Ford Motor Company. Just think about this. And this is not good, folks. This is not good. This might be the beginning of the end for the firearms rights and for the Second Amendment in the United States. They finally found a way to get around the legalities and bury the gun industries and with it the Second Amendment. What I want to tell you, another point that I want to make, is that many of you might remember, but I'm going to repeat it anyway. Adam Lanza, the murderer, didn't use his own gun. He actually tried to buy a rifle, and because he had problems with mental problems, he was rejected. So the law in his situation, it worked. Well, that didn't stop him from acquiring a gun. And how did he acquire the gun? By stealing it from his mother. Okay? And which further proved the point. No laws, no matter how many laws, are gonna ever stop an evil person for doing evil deeds. Even furthermore, Adam Lanza used an AR-15 in the shooting, but he also stole his mother's Glock pistol. I don't know why everybody is fixated on the AR-15 rifle that he shot the people with. He also had a Glock. He could have also used the Glock pistol to shoot all those kids. Why these families are not suing Glock firearms? Why are they suing only Remington? I mean, it's only logical. He acquired illegally 2 guns, one a rifle and one a pistol. He only used one of them. Probably, if he would have run out of ammunition on the rifle, he would have used the pistol. Just like the Virginia Tech shooter, if you remember, about 10 years ago, a guy went on campus on a shooting spree on Virginia Tech campus, and he killed actually 35 students, the largest mass shooting in a school in the United States. And what did he use? 2 Glock pistols, no AR-15. So think about this. Unfortunately, I don't know how this is going to end. It looks like we cannot count on the United States Constitution to be defended even by Trump-appointed justices, both Gorsuch and the other one, Kavanaugh. They didn't apply the Constitution as they should have, and now is going to be a really, really big problem for everybody who owns a gun in the United States. Because if the gun industry goes down, the firearms rights, they go down too. This is all I have for today. One more thing, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, be advised that Twitter suspended my account again. And this time it was because I run a petition, an online petition, asking for communists to be banned just from Twitter, from using the Twitter platform, just like Nazis are. And unfortunately, it looks like my petition upset people in Twitter, so this was their response. Instead of having open discussions about why Nazis are banned and why communists are not, they simply suspended my account again. So I guess from now on I'm going to do more videos. I don't think I'm going to go back on Twitter under another account, but you guys, I'm going to do at least 1 or 2 videos a week from now on. Thank you very much.